I think one of two things have happened here, Justin. I think it's either an agent or a journalist putting these reports out there, and they've just looked at Watford and said, yeah, there's an easy target, and they've just ran with the story. Or the more cynical side of make me think Watford were intending to do this, but have changed their minds after the backlash from supporters. Now, I don't know which one it is that's happened here, but as we all know with Watford, it wouldn't be a surprise if the latter was the case here. I mean, I was at the Derby v Watford game last weekend, and Watford were singing the same song over and over again, Justin, and they were saying, I don't care about Gino, he don't care about me, all I care about is Tom Cleverley. And this was days before these reports came out, by the way, so the message was loud and clear from the Watford fans for pretty much all season that they love Tom Cleverley as their manager. Everyone knows they've had a fair few over the years right now, but if Watford are going to stick finally with one, they want it to be Tom Cleverley, because the job he's done this season has completely surpassed expectations, hasn't it? He's done it with next to no backing, as you were alluding to, Justin. There's a connection between Watford fans and the manager, which we've not seen in a long time. And that's why they want him to stay in charge going forwards, Justin. That's why we've seen this huge backlash from Watford fans over the past couple of days in response to these reports, and whether there was any, fire to any fire for this smoke, I don't know, but it shows that Watford fans are 100% behind Tom Cleverley, and they don't want to see him go anytime soon.
And that's what the club needs. The club needs Tom Cleverley to stay as manager. It needs some solid structure, some solid foundation. It needs someone who is as dignified and confident and very tactile and just someone like Tom Cleverley. They've gone around in circles over and over again. Valerian Ismail, Slaven Bilic, Chris Wilder.
Justin, if you're going to name every Watford manager, you'll be here for a while.
It's hard. That's the joke. That is actually the joke of it, is that I can't remember. And that's just going back a couple of seasons, by the way. And for me, it just feels like the Pozzo's time is up at Watford. That's the blunt of it. The early success between 2014 and 2015 is gone. They spent just as long outside of the Premier League as they spent in the Premier League. The squad is nowhere where it needs to be. The investment isn't there, obviously. Yes, they've got a nice training ground and a revamped Vicarage Road, but the Pozzos are operating for me it's just a disgrace, and unfortunately, no one can do anything about it. They're so disassociated with the club that the only ones that are associated with the club, they're getting punished. That's the fans, the players, and unfortunately Tom Cleverley.